greater coherence, this energy and information of coherence, higher order, which is also a higher vibration, a higher level of consciousness. Lifting now. There we go. Whole group lifting as one. Okay, would you be willing to open to this accelerated flow of energy, especially up and down your central energy column and throughout the rest of your energy system? Good. Everyone's opening. Yeah, and would you be willing to allow yourself to expand as much as is required to easily move along with this rise in consciousness, accelerated flow? No, that's a great question, and you're not the first to encounter it. There are many levels to this. So let's see which level the guys want to begin with. Okay, so the baseline is you are an infinite being in that, okay, there's souls, there's Maya, or the material existence that souls are stuck in, you could say, and God. None of these are older than the other. God never created souls. God never created Maya. All three have always been eternally. Now, our human minds can't comprehend that in the least. But what that means is you never began your soul journey. You've always been on the soul's path of wanting to get free of Maya so that you could be completely one with God. Because you are a spark of God, so you seek what you are. God is bliss, God is love, God is happiness. So you seek love, bliss, and happiness. But because we're in these human forms, we tend to seek it in the world where it doesn't exist. It can be reflected back to us in the world if we're already in touch with it inside. But it does not exist in Maya, in the material existence. So you've been at this eternally. You've had infinite number of lives, not just uncountable, infinite. It's always been going on. Again, we can't comprehend that, but it's still the truth. So you have infinite karma from all those lives. That's a lot of karma, you know. Now, what we can do is we can start doing service, start doing devotion, which just means loving that which is greater than us. And we can start clearing the karma. Now, do we have to clear every karma? No. We don't have to clear every karma. Like in this work that we're doing, you know, in a first session or two, we might clear the more surface level karma. And you know, the subconscious, some of the subconscious, some of the upper unconscious. And then in some sessions, we actually go down deep and we clear sections of the deeper unconscious, even of the fully unconscious. So every time we get down deeper, it opens up a hole that allows a lot of other karma above it to collapse. So you clear one karma down here and a whole bunch of other karmas dissolve along with it. Or you clear a karma down here and any other karma in your system that is along the same theme can also then clear. And then you reach a level of purification. Like the more you do this, you're preparing yourself to receive the ultimate grace. And the ultimate grace is where everything that's left, boom, in one moment, gone. That's the ultimate grace that our divine beloved bestows upon us. It's pure gift. It can never be earned. You could do clearings forever, and you would have infinite karma to keep clearing. But the more you clear and the more you begin to keep your focus on the divine, that which you're truly seeking, at some point the divine comes before you and says, okay, you've done enough. Boom, I'm going to take you the rest of the way. You can't earn it. It's pure gift. It's pure grace. But you can prepare yourself to be ready for that moment. Because some people, I mean, there's stories in the like the Hindu scriptures where God comes to them to grant them a boon, but because they're not fully purified, they ask for something really stupid. They ask for like, let me marry the most beautiful woman in the world, instead of let me marry you in your most beautiful form. You know, it's like they choose something that's still earthly when they're being given the opportunity to choose anything. Well, they just hadn't cleared enough karma and enough conditioning to let them see that their highest truth is just, let me serve you for the rest of all eternity. That's far better than any earthly realm or even celestial realm reward that you could ask for. So that's what's going on. At a certain point, the rest will happen in one moment. But are you there yet? It could happen tomorrow. It literally, see, that's another part. When we're still here in Maya, under illusion, we can't know absolutely when it's going to happen. We could be one more clearing from that total gift of grace, or we could be 100 lifetimes away. There is really no way to know. Now, as you get higher and higher in consciousness, you can get a slightly better picture of it. You can know at a certain point, especially when you start to reach what's called self-exciting, where the healing just starts healing on its own. Like you might come to a session or do a video and it initiates a certain amount of healing, but at a certain point, it'll initiate enough healing that the healing will just continue on its own. It becomes self-exciting. And then you can be in that self-exciting state maybe for minutes, for years. But when you reach like a self-exciting state that stays on all the time, you know you're pretty close to receiving the grace. Your healing just accelerates, the clearing accelerates, and you can just feel it. There's just a knowing, oh, I'm getting close. But you still won't know whether it's the next moment or next year or 10 years from now. But you will get a clearer sense that you're getting closer. And then that just makes you want to surrender even more to whatever the divine truth is. So it again, like even your response becomes self-exciting. It just makes you want it more and helps you surrender to it more. Yeah, and it can be very beautiful by that point, because everything just starts falling away on its own with very, very little focus or intention on your part. Like the grace starts to take over, essentially. That was a great question. I hope that answer points you in the right direction. Good. Let's begin. As usual, this is a transmission of divine love consciousness. It's for your highest good and the highest good of all. My infinite divine self, along with your infinite divine selves, along with our angels and spirit guides, various ascended masters and teachers, all are assembled here with us right now. In fact, there's a sense of reunion, like a divine family reunion. There's a celebratory aspect to this. Like we just entered into a celebration that's been going on. They've been awaiting for us to emerge into this celebration, into this higher vibrational realm where the celebration is happening. You might feel your system expanding and opening to this realm, this atmosphere, this loving support, this radiance, this joy. Yeah, what would it be like for you and your whole system to open to this celebration of love, joy, peace, bliss? And support. There's a deep, deep support being offered to you, coming into your energy system. And it's not just individual support, it's group support. So there's an interlinking of the support among all of us and all our guides and angels. Yeah, they're very much highlighting how there is a group energy that is supporting us individually and together. Okay, some of you have resistance to opening to the group support. Let's clear that. Those are identifications in the heart chakra. I need to do this alone. I need to do this by myself. Yeah, would you be willing to let that go and explore the possibility that that served you at one time, but is no longer a useful set of beliefs or identity? Yeah, would you be willing to check out for yourself whether or not it's okay to welcome in this group support, this support that you can receive from the group and share with the group? Yeah, it's two ways. It wants to, would you be willing to allow yourself and all your areas of expertise to be shared out to the group as the group shares each of their own expertise to you? This allows exponential healing and growth. When we all share what we've already learned, already experienced, have already evolved within ourselves, when we share all of this with each other, it's kind of like Neo in the Matrix when they give him an upgrade and in 5 seconds he suddenly knows martial arts. It's like we're sharing these kind of programs with each other right now and allowing instant upgrades that will be revealed to each one of you in a way that's organic and comfortable to you. Like several of us might be sharing a gift of healing with you. And that gift of healing might take months to unfold and become consciously something you have access to. But just as easily, you could find yourself putting your hands on somebody tomorrow and discovering that you can feel energy flow through your system out to the other. And that other person can consciously experience that healing. And that's just one of the gifts being shared right now. There's gifts around intuition, there's gifts around stability, there's gifts around confidence, gifts around finances. Yeah, whatever any one of us has already evolved is being shared with everyone else. Okay, there's a few more resistances coming up around the sharing, the receiving. Beliefs like, I need to work for this, I shouldn't get it this easily, it shouldn't be this easy, it shouldn't be this easy, it shouldn't come to me this freely and easily. I need to work for it, I need to work for it, I need to work for it. Yeah, see, at this vibration, it's very difficult to hold on to those erroneous beliefs. They're already dissolving, fading away. All the angels, all the infinite divine beings, and ascended masters that are here holding this higher vibration are also drawing each one of you into a self-excited healing state where the healing just advances more and more effortlessly, more and more of its own accord. Okay, they want to lift you up into an even more accelerated flow of self-excited energy. Okay, so we're preparing each of your energy systems, and we're going to make use of the group energy So there's a group energy system that has formed, which we're also preparing for this shift. This allows us to take each one of you far higher than you could do on your own. Okay, would you be willing to let go of wanting to control each and every element of your system and allow the higher flow and vibration of the group system to show your third chakra a more flowing, open, balanced way to function, more optimal way to function. Yeah, there's some ego getting in the way. Some ego that's like attached in the third chakra. It's fear-based attachment. Fear, 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 fear. Clear, clear. Yeah, we're just going to pull the ego out of your third chakra altogether. Would you be willing to let go of any and all old beliefs that no longer support the optimal functioning of your third chakra, that have kept your ego entangled in your third chakra in a way that's no longer helpful? Would you be willing to let that all release, drop out of your system? And would you be willing to allow us to move your ego behind you, back behind you, near the base of your spine, behind the sacrum, where it's meant to function? The ego is part of your human survival mechanism. It never goes away completely, but it can be freed of all fear, fear-based attachment, fear-based wanting control. All these functions are best served by your infinite divine being, by your heart of love, your loving being. Okay, let's see if everybody's ready to lift. Okay, the way this is setting up, it's like all of us are in a group in the center, including everyone that will ever watch this video. So we're just bringing consciousness to that larger group. There's those of us present right now, surrounded with those that will watch this at a later time, which includes you if you ever choose to replay it. And then outside of that, I'm seeing like the ascended masters and spirit guides. And then outside that, I'm seeing various groups of angels and archangels. And then outside of that, I'm seeing various deities of God, various forms of God, presences. Okay, and we're still coordinating all those energies making sure you're fully locked in. Yeah, it's there's a greater coherence being brought into your system and into your connection with the rest of the group and into the rest of the group with the rest of the group. Greater coherence, this energy and information of coherence, higher order, which is also a higher vibration, a higher level of consciousness. Lifting now. There we go. Whole group lifting as one. Okay, would you be willing to open to this accelerated flow of energy, especially up and down your central energy column and throughout the rest of your energy system? Good. Everyone's opening. Yeah, and would you be willing to allow yourself to expand as much as is required to easily move along with this rise in consciousness, accelerated flow, increased radiance of your own being, and increased radiance of the whole group? Okay, and then right there, so the self-exciting, you might feel that there's an acceleration. It's just starting to take off on its own, and it's pulling you along. There's a sense of, if you ever surfed, it's like there was that trying to catch the wave required some focus and effort, and then the wave, you get the wave enough that it starts to pull you along, and then you stand up, and the wave now carries you. There we go. Everyone's getting that. Everyone's being carried now. Would you be willing to simply enjoy the ride? Let's see where it goes. There's harmony and bliss infusing your whole system. And now there's also a peace descending. The lifting of the overall group's energy has paused to allow each of you to get adjusted to this level of self-exciting flow and the healing that's happening on every level of your system, just as a natural side effect of being in this flow. Yeah, there's certain beliefs now that are being dissolved because they don't match this vibration. Beliefs that life must be tough, life must be difficult, growth must be difficult, that you're on a path that is endless, endless suffering, endless loneliness, endless pain and suffering and loneliness. So these self-exciting energies are working at clearing these, bringing in the higher truths. I am one. I am love. I am bliss, and I can experience it all blissfully. As I am able to allow that experience. Okay, by releasing judgments, expectations, comparisons, always seeking the negative. Okay, those are being cleared as well. Those tendencies, the way you were trained to do that. It served you in certain ways at certain times. It does not match who and what you truly are now and what your higher purpose is now. I am love. I am bliss. I am peace. I am at one with my infinite being. Okay, with that, we're lifting again. The whole group is being lifted now. With this truth at the core, we're being lifted into the higher aspects of that truth. I am one with my infinite divine being. I am one. Okay, would you be willing to allow yourself to experience how there is no loss in opening even more to this divine truth? Would you be willing to let go of any and all remaining fears of being who and what you truly are? Here now, while in this human lifetime, with this human energy system, good. We're lifting again. More light, more radiance, more brilliance, more self-exciting, more coherence, everything becoming more and more ordered, healthy, optimal. Okay, we've reached a point where this is affecting all the relationships in our lives. So some of the energy is focusing on sharing this new sense of self energetically with family, friends, workmates, etc., neighbors. This is helping you to get a sense of who you are now, who you can be, how you can interact in your everyday human world. Having open to this level of self-exciting as a group and as an individual. We're just continuing to bring energy to helping you to see how to relate now, how best to relate to those around you. From this ever more awakened sense of your own being. It can be smooth and easy. Would you be willing to allow it to be smooth, loving, easy? You might feel all the release that that's allowing as you drop any sense that it would be difficult. That ease can live within you, within your system. Okay, the angels now are they're coming more into the foreground. They're orchestrating they want to use the energy and power of the group we have formed. Basically, they're asking us, will we join them in a service for all of humanity, for the whole earth? Because this group we've created at this self-exciting level allows us to become a channel for the group, for the collective. And it's like there's angels. The way I'm seeing it is we're like out above the earth. We're out in outer space. This group, this brilliant, radiant group in this sphere of Metatron's cube. And the angels are forming a channel below us all the way down to the earth. They're like just thousands of them. Level after level after level in a circular position, creating a channel. And now Metatron is activating our group to transmit this self-exciting to the core of the earth. And of course, as we take part in this service, it's not only increasing our self-exciting and deleting big batches of karma. Yeah, it's reaffirming. Like whatever you transmit gets strengthened within you. So as we transmit self-exciting, it's making your sense of self-exciting even more stable. Into the core of the earth, filling the whole earth with this self-exciting energy. And now it's reaching all of humanity on the surface of the earth. All the plants and animals, all the crystals are being charged in this self-exciting energy. I'm seeing buildings, structures, buildings, bridges. It's like everything's being touched by this self-exciting energy, which we as a group are transmitting along with the angels, ascended masters, various forms of God. To help us get out of the way and make the channel even more open and more clear, we're going to pull in pure being. Very still, very neutral state that you can rest in as this continues to channel through you, through the group, through the earth. Okay, we're going to pull you even more deeply into pure being, just to help stabilize your own individual system and the group system. If you were feeling any of that as being a little on the overwhelming side or taking you a little too far out, this should neutralize that. Because they want to take it out another level. So for some of you, if you're not already beyond consciousness, you might be lifted beyond consciousness at this time. And some of you will be able to track this and follow this. But rather than just sharing it with the earth and all of humanity, the angels are opening this all the way out to all that is, including all of material creation, the astral realms, the causal realms, various levels of the spiritual realm. So some of these realms already exist in a self-excited state. And so they just help bolster what we're doing and experiencing. But some of these realms, like the lower astral, are very clearly not in a self-exciting state. But we are transmitting, resonating, self-exciting everywhere within the all that is. So some of these realms immediately resonated back to us, and some receive it, are uplifted by it, and therefore they radiate back gratitude, both of which helps us lift higher into more self-exciting for ourselves, for the group, and out to the world, and out to all that is once again. Let's just bask in this in silence for a bit. Yeah, would you be willing to allow yourself to be lifted ever higher, to expand ever more, to let this become as self-exciting as it can be for you and for all that is. So we are reaching peak coherence. It's good for you to know that this is overflowing into your past and into your future. This is overflowing beyond space and time. This is upgrading all of your Akashic records for every lifetime and for every moment of this lifetime. Okay, the angels are releasing the formation. You might feel this as if you're beginning to float down, float back into yourself, who and what you are here now as a human divine being. Kind of floating down, sliding down, fully becoming embodied again in this body, this lifetime, this location. Would you be willing to allow your consciousness to be reconfigured into the best configuration for you here now, the rest of your day and onward? We're assisting in your mental body, grid work being fine-tuned, recalibrated to hold the higher truth you just experienced, to receive the higher intuitions you are now prepped for, prepared for. Okay, then making some adjustments to your emotional body, your heart chakra. Like you may notice emotion begins to flow a little differently for you. You're different now. Your heart's different. You are resonating at a higher level of consciousness. And this will affect how you experience emotions. They'll flow more easily. They'll want to just flow all the way through and complete themselves immediately. There'll be less and less tendency to hold on to them in any way or try to control them or to try to manipulate others with them. Clear, 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 clear. Yeah, you don't need any of that anymore. And then there's a reintegration at the cellular level, the DNA level. Yeah, so that you can better hold this kind of self-exciting light more easily within your physical being, emotional being, mental being, spiritual being. Okay, that's all lined up. Good. This session is complete. We thank you for your service. We thank you for the role you are playing and that you played here today. Infinite blessings.